Well, good morning, everybody. Christian YouTube Daddy here. Welcome to a very wet and miserable Saturday here in Blackpool. It's 9:10 in the morning, and I'm just on the way to Booker's because I need to pick some stock up. But I don't know why I'm bothering today because it's going to be a terrible day today. To start with, we got bad weather, as you can see, and the trains are on strike. I blame the government. Unbelievable. £2.7 trillion in debt, and the trains are on strike as well. And they've only been in power a day. Oh my God, I blame the government. Anyway, and to top it all, the England are playing football at 5 o'clock today, which means it'll be so quiet in Blackpool today. So I'm not expecting a lot from today. And certainly when I woke up and saw the weather, the pubs will be absolutely packed. But what will happen from 4 o'clock this afternoon, the streets will just absolutely die. And to be fair, you don't get that many people coming into Blackpool because most people, when there's football on, they stay in their hometown, so they don't tend to come to places like Blackpool, to destinations. They stay with their mates' houses, they go around their local pubs and stuff like that. So the Euros and stuff like that never do us any good, or the World Cup. I think Blackpool's the only town in the country that wants England to lose so we can go back to normal. Me, you know me, I can't stand football anyway, so I wouldn't watch it even if I didn't work in this industry. I don't like it anyway. So let's see what's going on here. Not a lot, as I say. It is slightly spitting. It's slowed down a little bit because it was chucking it down when I woke up this morning. As you can see how wet the floor is. So I've still not moved, but I've been told that I should be moving the early part of this next week because it was going to take up to 10 days from when I made 10 working days from when I made had the phone call with them, which was on Monday. So it could be up till Friday this next week coming. So hopefully by this time next week I should be in my new house. Hopefully. Because I actually need to get my van back. Because the problem is, all my van is full of furniture now, as you can imagine. And I'm having to use my car to pick up stock. And I can't get that much stock in my car. Because it's only a little car. So I'm having to go up on a daily basis. Well, we just go past the Dutton Arms. I don't think I'm going to be struggling for a parking space today. Go past the old Queen's Hotel. Like you say, the other reason why I think it'll be quiet is because a lot of people do day tripping, and if it's raining, are you going to come to Blackpool? A lot of the time people think, nah, I won't bother. Like last weekend was a sunny weekend, so did absolutely brilliant. So we are very weather dependent. Right, following on from that last video we did, they are painting that and they're not putting new bits on it. I've had lots of people feedback. What's he selling? The guy there selling stuff on the side of the street. He's optimistic at 9:15 in the morning. He's very optimistic. So they were just painting the pipes and stuff coming out of the side of the sandcastle, the water park. We're digging a hole there. So we just on the just on the side of the pleasure beach. Oh, they looks like they're having some work done at the Big Blue Hotel. Don't know if they're painting or I don't know what they're doing. No idea. They're scaffolding all over it anyway. I've just gone this way to skip that last bit at the front because there's nothing to talk about there. By the Royal Hotel. Is that where the King stays? Is it the Royal Hotel? And just up here, we're now at the back of Solara Centre, and there's like a kids' play area at the back there, and you've seen on the video on the right there, that's where the cardboard recycling area is. So if you live in Blackpool, got any cardboard, that's where the recycling part is. And we're heading up towards Squires Gate Lane. You can see the sand dunes ahead of me. If you carry on straight with the sand dunes on your right, that'll take you to Lisbon and St Anne's and all that kind of stuff. For those who don't know, if you live in Blackpool, you have a dog, you can walk the dog on the sand dunes at this time of the year, but this time of the year you can't walk the dogs between South Pier and North Pier. Not at this time of the year because it's obviously tourist, but so if you have got a dog and you live in Blackpool, you are allowed to take them up to the sand dunes at any time. Bit of worthless information for you there if you haven't got a dog. Oh, look at that, them clouds. Them clouds are looking a bit rough, aren't they? There's a little bit of wind up as well. So we're just going past Squires Gate train station as well. Oh, go wake up. I'm out quite early this morning. I just woke up early. So I said we're all doomed now, guys. We're doomed. Trains are on strike. We've got a winter of discontent on its way. £2.7 trillion in debt. It's apocalyptic weather. Oh my God. We're all doomed. As you can tell, it was a little bit of a shock to the system. We all knew that the Labour were going to win, but oh my God, they absolutely smashed it. But our friend Nigel, can't beat a bit of Nigel Farage. At least he got 5 seats. What happened in Scotland, guys? Oh my God, the SNP got absolutely crucified. You're all shouting at the telly now. Bloody Scotland, the SNP got absolutely crucified. So I'm guessing you guys don't want independence anymore. I think that question is definitely not going to be asked again. Because aren't you in single digits on the amount of seats you got now? Didn't Labour take them all? So we're up here by the halfway house. Oh, God, I'm going to wake up. So what are you guys up to today? Are you going to be sat at home or in the pub watching football? I can't think of anything worse. I really can't. I really don't get football. So please put on the comments below whether you're going to be watching the football or you like me don't actually like football. I know there's some people who don't follow football as a general rule, but they do follow the Euros and the World Cup, but they don't follow football on a daily basis. I think it's just a national pride thing. But I just don't like football whatsoever. Anyway, apparently I've got to apologise because apparently I said something on a video the other day and I upset a Welshman. Apparently I was alluding to Welsh being tight. Can you believe that? No, so I am sorry that if I haven't offended you yet, I will get round to it. If I've only offended the Welsh person, I'm sorry about that, but I will get round to offending everybody. Yeah, somebody left me a comment on my the comment, and they were serious. They were really upset about my comment about the Welsh being tight. No sense of humour either, Welsh people. No sense of humour. See, I pick on the Scottish all the time. Oh, you ask my sweaty little fried Mars bar munches, yeah? I pick on them all the time, and they got a great sense of humour, the Scottish. But apparently the Welsh haven't. There's one thing you can't say about the Scottish though, they are not tight. I have no idea where this fallacy comes from that the Scottish are tight. That is total rubbish. Complete rubbish. You know, if it wasn't for the Scottish, we would be broke in Blackpool. I reckon half of my income over the year comes from people, our friends north of the border from Scotland, because we have so many Scottish people down here. And it's not just at like on Scotch holidays, it's all the time. You don't get that many Welsh, to be fair. You really don't. They're too busy playing with their sheep and building stone walls and stuff like that and counting their money. there's some more comments I'm going to get. You stop picking up the Welsh. What do you call a Welshman with 1,000 sheep? A pimp. So that's it. I've just alienated myself from the whole Welsh population. So, am I allowed to pick up the Welsh? Are they a minority? I've never been to Wales. It's very pretty. It's quite boring, but it's very pretty. Depends what part of Wales you go to be fair. North Wales, I find they've got a bit of a harsh accent in North Wales, and they sound a bit harsh, where South Wales sound a lot friendlier. They've got a lot softer accent, and they're just a lot friendlier. But he's saying we don't get that many Welsh here. When I was a kid, obviously growing up in the Midlands, I'm starting to rain again, growing up in the Midlands, that's where we used to go to Wales on holiday, predominantly Barmouth. It's not changed. If you check it out on the internet, Barmouth, which is North Wales, it like hasn't changed for centuries. A sleepy little coastal town, a little funk there. It's more static caravan type of place. And there's actually an arcade there called the Las Vegas. Been there, and there used to be a nightclub there called the Sand Dancer. I don't know if that nightclub's still there, but it's a typical. It's certainly no Blackpool. It's certainly no Blackpool. It's not a place you'd have stag and hen do's or anything like that. It's like family. It's more family orientated. Oh, there's a Nina. We can't go to the video without seeing a Nina, can we? I might actually, when I get a bit tired, pop back down to Barmouth and see what it's like. Because I'm not saying, as a kid, that's where we went to. And then as a teenager, when I become like 16, 17, then we used to start to go to Real. And then obviously when I grew up, I moved to Blackpool and joined the big boys. Anyway, so I'm just nipping into Booker's now. What I'll do is I'll leave the video running like normal. But I definitely can't see a lot of things going on here. Oh, so I'll just park here. Right, I'm just going to nip into book because I shouldn't be more than a few minutes. Because I'm not going to... Oh, let's have a quick look at my list. I'll tell you how long I'm in when I have a look at my list. Well, I wrote my list out last night, but I can't remember what I put on it. That's why I write my list out at night. Because by the next day I can never remember what I need. Burgers, ketchup and hot dogs. Really easy list, okay? Right, I'll see you in about 5 minutes, okay? Okay? You can watch that gentleman there. He's going to be walking around and getting trolleys, I guess. Okay, see you in a bit, guys. Well, there you go, guys. I'm back now. I'll just load the car up and then we'll head up to the arcade. Did anything interesting go on while I was away? Well, that's it. Here we go, guys. Everything's loaded up. Let's go up to the arcade now and unload the car. What a thrilling life I have. When I first moved to Blackpool, it used to be so exciting, you know, all going to Booker's, this the big warehouse and stuff like that, yeah. And looking, you know, because obviously there's various stuff. But I only ever go to the freezer. I only pick up half a dozen items. Sometimes around here you can see bunny rabbits. When the wife comes up, she's all excited when she sees the bunny rabbits because there's a lot of wildlife around here. Anyway, so let's go back. We'll go back Eden Way. It's now 20 to 10. So what I'll do is I'll get back and then I'll nip straight into the arcade and turn my slush machine on. Yeah, there wasn't that many people in Booker's either this morning. To be fair, I wasn't really expecting it. I could be wrong about it, it could be busy, I just can't see it. There's just too much against us today. But this is normally telling now to see how a busy day we're going to be is driving down Eden Way, which is the road that comes off the motorway and take you into the Blackpool main car parking. Because if this road's busy going in, it's normally going to be a busy day, but if it's quiet, oh, that's a bloody silly. Oh. Looks like somebody's managed to drive straight into a hedge. Oh, lovely. So there were some guys just pushing a car out there. As you can see, you probably go back on the video and check that out. They were just pushing the car out of the hedge. It looked like a car had got right. I don't think you saw how far into the hedge it had gone. It went quite deep into the hedge. Anyway, so we'll see how busy this Eden Way is. And that'll genuinely give me an indication of what type of day it's going to be. Nah, hardly anything. Hardly anything. We're all doomed, I tell you, doomed! It does, I've said this, I'll say it before and I'll say it again, yeah? I'm not a big fan of Blackpool Council, but they have done a good job of when you drive into along Eden Way with all the trees. It does make it look really nice. Because obviously we don't get a lot of trees and a lot of greenery in Blackpool because it's a big town. But they have done a good job with when they cleaned up Eden Way and they planted loads of trees. It's only 9:45, so might even have time to nip to Pete's for a brew. There's a bit of traffic on here, but not a lot. So which way should we go back? Oh, the choices, eh? The choices. So which way, guys, do you reckon I should go back? Do you reckon I should go Lizard Road? Central Driveway? Should I turn up by the Needar station or carry on down to the football ground? So I've got Palatine School on my right hand side. Or whatever it's called now, it's part, I think it's called Academy or something like that, or South Shore Academy, sorry. It used to be called Palatine School, I think it's called South Shore Academy now. And just over there on the corner, on the left-hand side, is where Blackpool station is. That's one of the stations. That's Blackpool's South Station, I think it is. We'll go this way. We'll go past the Needar station. So we just go past Farm Foods, as you can see by the big Farm Foods lorry. On my right hand side is the range, then the Needar station, and we'll go right here. Why not? That's what I like to see, a nice Union flag ahead of us. Fun fact is, did you know that that's called a Union flag and not a Union Jack? A Union Jack is when it's on a boat. A lot of people get that mixed up. So when it's flying like that on land, it's called a Union flag. If you then take that and put it onto a boat, there's another Union flag there. If you then take that off and put it on a boat, it's then called a Union Jack. A lot of people think it's called a Union Jack when it's all the time, but it's not. It's to do with the location. That's a bit of a fun fact there for you. I know these little bits of completely irrelevant information for some apparent reason. So next time somebody says there's a Union Jack and it's on the side of a building or something, I'd say no, it's a Union flag. But if it's on a boat, it's a Union Jack. So we're just going past the Waterloo pub. All bands load stage area. I think I've said this before, that's like a band, I think it's a rock venue, I think. And they have bands on in there, but they're not open normally. So we're just coming up to Central Drive now. This is the top end of Central Drive. And go past the church on the right hand side, the Holy Cross Church on the right hand side. Just seen a couple of St George's flags around, obviously for the football today. The temperature's 13 degrees. This is quite cold, to be fair, considering we're now in July. We've only had 2 days of sunshine and that's it. It has been a very poor start to the summer, to be fair. So let's hope anyway the sunshine decides to come out ready for the kids' holidays. So we're just crossing Bluefield Road. So what's that shop there? There's a shop there on the left hand side called Totally Wicked. It's a vape shop. and Shorelands. That seems to be some kind of NHS building. I don't know what type of medical facility it is. But there's a park, Revo Park, on my right hand side now. The kids play area there. And we'll go straight over these lights here. This is the turning onto Rigby Road. Oh, should take up to the crazy Scotch bar. Oh, the happy Scotch bar, or whatever he's calling it now. So it's about 9:15 at 10 in the morning, so it's still quite early, so there's still not a lot going on. We've been along here loads of times. That's where the old retro slots, that's where Ginger used to be originally. See that shop there on the left hand side? That's where Ginger's shop used to be originally. When he first came to Blackpool and they opened up a retro slots, they opened it up there. And then they obviously decided to change venues and move closer to the seafront. So they are now located on Vauxhall Road, which is let this bus past. And I'm just opposite, on my right hand side, I'm out of camera shot now, but on my right hand side is Warwick's Amusements on Central Drive. That's one of the inland arcades, over 18s arcades. And we're now just driving down to Chapel Street, we're now opposite the King Eddie. And you all know where you are now. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed that quick drive around there. On a doomed Saturday here in Blackpool. We're all doomed! Doomed, I tell you! Well, Pete's not there yet. Pete's late like normal. And this street here is called Crag Street, for a bit of information, which runs to the back of Dale Street. Obviously, this is the back entrance to the arcade. Okay, guys, don't forget if you like this video, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget, guys, hit that notification bell. And one thing, we're all doomed, I tell you. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll speak to you later. Bye for now.